Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so delighted to have your presence here at the inauguration of the IWFCI India National Chapter. The full form of IWFCI is the International Women's Federation of Commerce and Industry, an organization started by the visionary Diana Abruzzi in 1992, what the organization was all about. And so at the first opportunity, I went for the Global Women's Trade Summit in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Like I was just speaking to Vinita, Bimbhet, a small country, landlocked with nomadic lifestyles. But once we reached the venue, the experience was totally amazing. Hundreds of young women entrepreneurs representing 16 countries of the world, teaming, buzzing, talking, breathing, thinking, entrepreneurship. They were so animated, when they spoke about their businesses, exchanging business cards, trying to find business matches, and trying to trade in other countries. This was when the fever gripped me, and this was the time when I felt, yes, this was a great organization to be a part of. And it was at Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, that I was ceremoniously handed over the charter to start the India chapter.
Enormous thank you to Daphne Pillay, who has undertaken the presidency of IWFCI India. With her wisdom and her leadership skills, will lead IWFCI into the future. It's an exciting time for all our members and chapters around the world at this time. We have seen materialize a truly remarkable international federation of women leaders who, with their own giftedness, courage, determination, have forged economic opportunities, not only for themselves, but their families and their countries. As a result, we are today a dynamic federation of nations trading across the globe, with chapters in 12 countries from across 3 continents.
We appreciate the women entrepreneurs to come forward and start enterprises so that more and more people can be employed, more and more people can be looked after, and all over there will be women being a very nice, good performer will be able to understand the society much better than men, and will be able to contribute to the development of society. And we wish this particular organization to grow from strength to strength and create more entrepreneurs and encourage entrepreneurs to come forward and start businesses across the country, across the globe.
Daphne, we are all looking forward to IWFCI playing a pivotal role in getting women to equal. And under your able leadership and commitment, we are bound to see some groundbreaking results. I know you're committed to support the growth of women, and IWFCI is offering opportunities such as this one for networking, fostering an environment which shall help women realize their full potential, not just as professionals, but as entrepreneurs and investors. And ultimately, I hope IWFCI is able to influence government policy for women in this country.
I'd like to first congratulate Dr. Pillay, Mrs. Pillay, basically, to take over as the national president of the IWFCI. She has done a great job, I must say, that having taken over something which is just not national, but international. I just heard that it has branches in 12 different countries. So it's a really great job, and I wish you the very best in this particular endeavor.
We request Ms. Vinita Bimbhet to please pin the President's badge on dear Dr. Daphne Pillay. I now request Mr. Pradhan to please hand over the charter, ceremoniously hand over the charter of the IWFCI to Dr. Daphne Pillai. Ms. Rema Ramchandran, after having a banking career spanning over 2 decades with ANZ Greenlays and Standard Chartered Bank, is now engaged with a mid-sized company as their group general manager. She is also on the national board of Sir Optimist International as memberships and extension officer. I now request Director Membership Vibha Venkatraman to please come up on the dais. Vibha Venkatraman has a Master's in Life Sciences and a Management degree in Healthcare. She has specific interest in women's health, having worked both in public health initiatives and in a healthcare facility. Dr. Sadhna is a member of the Paul Harris Club, the Rotary Club of Kandivali, Mumbai, and she believes in serving the people. She has traveled the globe extensively and also attended various Rotary meetings in most countries. She is an active member of Soch Sayani, a social service organization which works as a catalyst to bring change in society in the social, environmental, and civic domain. A social worker at heart, she believes in the power of we being more important than the power of I. Dr. Daphne Pillai will now pin the Director's Badge on Director Networking, Dr. Sadhna Edvankar. Dr. Selina Joy to please come up on the dais. Dr. Selina is a chartered accountant and holds a postgraduate degree and PhD from Mumbai University. She has an industry experience of 18 years, having held leadership positions at senior levels of management for the Oberoi Group of Hotels. Director Press and Publicity and Honorary Treasurer, Ms. Yvette Lee, to please come up on the dais. Yvette Lee is a professional social worker, mental health counselor. Dr. Daphne Pillai will now pin the Director's Badge on Director Press and Publicity and Honorary Treasurer, Ms. Yvette Lee.
I'd like to say that it's a great initiative that the IWFCI has been formed here as a chapter in India. Being an international organization, it has a lot of relevance as far as India is concerned. Here we have a whole lot of women entrepreneurs, young ones, a huge generation of young entrepreneurs who are willing to seize any opportunity which is possible. And I personally feel that that means the IWFCI is has a great opportunity to encash that opportunity and make Indian women entrepreneurs proud to be a part of this association. So I personally feel that there's a lot to go ahead in this.
I think Daphne is really the right person to take on the mantle of president of IWFCI. She said that she was so unsure of herself because she was an educationist, an academician, but she's also a businesswoman, and I think that's the need of the hour for India. And like I said when I spoke, we need women to get into digital jobs, and we need women to get into the STEM studies, the science, technology, engineering, and math programs. And I think Daphne is going to straddle both sides. She's going to head a Chamber of Commerce, and she's an educationist, and she's really the right person to take this Chamber of Commerce forward and make women entrepreneurs, and hopefully make sure they are in subjects where there are not too many women.
I do believe that IWFCI is a great platform for women, particularly women entrepreneurs, to give them a right fillip to to kind of start up their business ventures. And with the international flavor that IWFCI has, this will be an added impetus for them to go global. Today's experience has been a wonderful experience in seeing that IWFCI is today headed by one of the finest women I know, which is Dr. Daphne Pillai. And I can envision a very great future for IWFCI with her leading the way.